Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the part of the world. Finally, I've got the diorama completely finished. So we'll go through it bit by bit and we'll see what I've done with it. First things first, the nameplate has been changed. My good friend from one of my YouTube subscribers, Vasily, printed me another sign off. Because he didn't like the other one on here, so he printed me this one off, and it's stunning. I just basically did a sprayed it black, and then I did dry brushing of the AK metals, true metals, and a little bit on the silver aluminium side for the actual plate itself. So it's come out quite nice. I'm quite pleased with that. So let's go through the diorama slowly. Obviously the figures are done. Getting better at them. They're not brilliant, but I'm getting better at them. So I'll take some pictures at the end and we can add them onto the end of the video later on. So the cart is finished. Obviously weathered up, and all the basically all the debris again, similar to what's within the inside, same sort of things. We've got put this on light. Will this on light work if I put this a little bit? Not much. Oh, one of my figures is actually falling down, so notice that. I'll stand him there. I'll put him back in a minute. It's fallen over. Yeah, so the figures, these are the new to me German infantry. So quite nice figures. Really went together really well, and I actually got the actual decals to conform as well on the shoulder panel. Let's just zoom in a little touch and see what we can. You can see them a bit better. I'll just bring it back slightly. They're not bad, they're not brilliant, but they're alright. Getting there, so I just added straps and, you know, straps to the binoculars. Let's get a pointy stick. Yeah, straps to his binoculars and to the his machine gun, the same with the guy here, and I've put straps on their helmets as well. And on the rifle, this guy down here and this one here is just picking up the potato mashers, then they're all on the floor, so they're picking them up. Obviously they're going to search through this cart and see what else is in there. And as we swing round, you can see there's a little bucket there off the back of the truck, off the back of the cart. It's built, and there's a slight water stain there, so it's just starting to dry up. So that's quite. I thought I'd do that. And the bits of wood that are burnt are here. You can't really see them on this side there. Around here I actually set fire to them with just a blowtorch and then put it out, so I've got the burnt effect on that way. And then I did a few pigments on the top of the grey, so the debris on there. The tank, these are all, these two here, let me come back around, I'll go back around, do the figures first. These two figures here from the Zvezda tank crew, Tiger tank crew, fairly simple again, didn't do nothing drastic with them, put some more decals on them from I had left from the Tamiya one, so I've used them up. So we have a guy obviously watching out for the binoculars, same as this guy looking over towards the into the distance. Tank commander is from AliExpress, just a resin figure, resin figure, came out quite well. Added some earphones and other bits and pieces on there. And the guy on the back here is smoking a pipe, and obviously I've put a strap on his machine gun again and weathered them up slightly. So that's those. And the other two at the back is the machine gun crew. Obviously he's fallen over. Standing him up. He's got I found a machine gun belt. Well, I don't know where it's come from, so I conformed it around to his body and added it to it for the guy who's carrying the big machine gun, which they're going to put straps on there again. So they're okay. The figures went. Obviously I weathered in the tank from obviously being in Kersh and the soil and that, so I've weathered that to match in here with just having the you can see it. I don't know if you can quite see it, can you? All the off the tank tracks again on the sides here. I'll have to zoom out again slightly. So zoom out would work better, wouldn't you? See there, just the slight markings from the little Panzer 3 off its wheels and things like that as it's going round. Finish, obviously that's the you can't quite see it now, can we? That's finished now as well down the bottom end of there. Broken drain or water pipe. I did put the on the telegraph pole, I did put wires on and drag them down, all broken on there. So I'm quite pleased with it. I put obviously weathered the front as well since last time, the dust and all along the tops of the sills of the windows and round there, and again around there again, doing that, and the back of the door. Did I show you the back of the door? I can't remember if I did or not. I filled it all in with paper, cardboard, and painted the same colour, and added a doorknob, because this was just, you could see when you put the glass in, you could see the glass down here, so I had to cover that up with the cardboard and smash it. So, but it worked out quite well. It really did quite well. Really happy with it. It's going in my cupboard. I'll make space for it. I think that's about it really. We're seeing, you can't put it on the magic turntable because it's too heavy for it. Won't turn it. So let me just bring it back in again a little bit to there, and you can have another quick gander at it. So quite pleased with it. Quite pleased with it. Really, it's worked out quite well. Really did. I say I'm really thoroughly, impressed with the that new name plaque. That's stunning. I'll show you a few little bits and pieces as well that he's also sent me as well, which is really nice. Really are nice. So if anybody's interested, please contact me via this page, and she'll pass you on to him, and you can order if you want. No pressure. Some of the stuff he does is good. He's really good. I'll show you some now actually while that guy's looking at there. Just sent me this morning. So we've got the small radiators now, half radiators, which are nice. Which we have here now. We've got the small radiators, half radiators in there, and they really are nice. And they go well into now. It just sets something different inside of a ruin, doesn't it? It's just, or not in a ruin, or just now. If you want to do an house inside, it's just something different. See, all the pipe work is here. You don't have to have any pipe work, it could just go straight into the ground. So they're new. From the full ones, now we have the half ones. And they come well packed as well, these little sleeves. This is what they come in, and they're well packed as well, so that there's no damage or broken. There's the other one down. Must be somewhere. Right, this one made me chuckle. Where's the other one gone? One was just a figure like I can't find where I put it. Let's have a look in a minute. Right, let's just take this out of here for now. I'll show you everything that's in it. Right, we have some lead wire in there, and a chain, and a piece of to start with. And these are to go with a toilet. Stunning little build. See, I have from Gero-design.com, I have their house for outside, toilet house, so that will go in perfectly. And you've got the lid, you've got the basin, the seat. You can have the lid up or down, it's entirely up to yourselves. And obviously with the old-fashioned systems, the tank was above, quite a distance off up at the top. Well, we can't really see, can we? Sorry. The distance there were quite high up, weren't there? And then you've got the chain to pull it as well. So really quite nice. You can put a few little pins in there to pin things in. Yeah. we've got wire, the chain obviously, really good quality, superb. I really recommend them. And they say he's always adding new things to his things. These are new, and the radiators are new. And actually, well, I put a little figure that he sent as well. Have a look to see if it's pop this back in this bag. Nice, put that back in here. Let me see if I can find that little figure. Some of the things you don't see very much on eBay, or if you do this sort of in like China or Japan and cost you an arm and a leg to get them sent across. Where have I put the thing? Ah, okay. We've got it. And a little figure, little jokey figure. She sent me as well. Maybe chuckle as well. Little pig. Little pig. Bit of practice for painting, won't it? I'll use that. Fantastic. So that's just, 3D printing at its best, that, because there's no lines, there's nothing. And the last thing he sent me, which is most impressive, which is really impressive, which is going to be good for me to practice my paint work, be figure painting, is this Starling. So prints these off as well. I think he's got another couple or another selection of figures with busts as well. I don't know the prices of these, but I wouldn't want it to be too expensive. So I'm going to try doing that with obviously Mr. Starling himself. And I've got a T34 that I want to build eventually. Excuse me. T34 85 I want to build eventually. Again, I haven't got COVID, it's just my throat. So my mate Paul from Paul's Military Mods had a brilliant idea. When I do the small dio, paint this figure up and have it sat beside on the, sat down beside, because obviously Russia, Starling, T34, or even do a JS tank and have him standing there as well, so, or sitting there, whatever, on a plinth. So yeah, really nice. And they say there's not much clean up. Yeah, I have to have a drink, excuse me just a minute. Yeah, so nice, really nice. Can't fault it and say that the detail is nice. My neck. Yeah, so that goes on there. Yeah, so I've obviously got other bits and pieces like you seen last time with the potato mashers, the radiators, which I used on here, and there's other bits and pieces which I haven't used yet, which will be used in other future dioramas. Like he's trying to do clasps, tool clamps and things like that, so that'll be interesting. And he's trying a few other things, he said, which he's got in the pipeline. So just keep viewing. I'll say every time he brings something out new and he kindly sends me them, I shall show you them as we go on along. So yes, obviously the final of this, the Retreat from Kursk. It's fiction. Well, it's not fictional, but the actual dio doesn't represent any photo or anything. I've just come out of my warped mind. But yeah, it's took quite a build. I've enjoyed building it. Done a few different things that I've never done before, and they've worked out. Most of them have, half my line and floor. I'll glue him back on shortly. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching anyhow, and keeping and with the build. So what I'm doing now is I've been working on the submarine, which I'll show back a further update. I'll do what's up on the bench in the next, maybe on Sunday, see how far we've got. and I've made a start on the Armistice Day build, the Tamiya Churchill as well, which is a nice old kit, and it fits perfectly. There's nothing wrong with the fit. And I had a few extras. I got the photo edge sheet, so I'll add a few extras from that. Not all of them, but some of them. And there was a metal battle in there where I had it when I first got it, so I bought that and left it in there. I didn't realise there was one in there until I brought it out of my stash. So that's what's on my bench at the moment. So there we go. Go right round one more time, and then we'll call it a day. See, I was going to put a couple of radiators at the top as well, which I really should have done, maybe on the second floor here, but not so much up here because the damage is too vast on there. Yeah, there's always next time, you know, there's always next time. So in all the base structure, the rubble, to get that bit of height is just grout. I bought a big bag of grout as well, so I just used the grout. Made it not sloppy obviously, and just left it there, and just went around pushing the wood, stones, glass, everything in there as well. So there we go. I'll come back to the front. And there we are. So this is Greg signing out, and thank you very much again for my new subscribers and my old subscribers who stick with me, and for the kind comments. I really do appreciate them. There again, I haven't replied to the last one, but I will after today. I'll do it Saturday or Sunday like I normally do. So yeah, just keep watch out for the next sort of update of the Kursk submarine build and what's on my bench with the Churchill, and then from the Churchill, from then I'll do updates on the Churchill as I'm going along and show you what I've been doing with it. Submarine I can just do that in the background and bring that out when it's finished. There's not much to them really, but I'll say you'll see on the update. So I'm starting to waffle a bit now, so this is Greg signing off, and we shall see you very, very soon.